What up, Twigs? What up, Maddie? Maddie, you must have gone live last night like 5 minutes after I went to bed. I woke up, saw the notification, looked at the time, I was like, damn it. How you guys doing? What up, Dutch Fatty? Lights are going green any second now. I can feel it. Feel it. There it is. Called it. Your random streams have been pretty short and sweet. Kept your mic on yesterday. Nice. What'd you play last night? Silk Song? Nice. How is it? I never played the first one, so I'm not like super eager to jump into the new one, but I definitely want to check it out at some point. Having a blast with it? Hell yeah. That's good. Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting to do something, but I don't know what. I think we're good. All right. If anyone is bored, I'm streaming horizontal on YouTube today. I figured I'd mix it up. If anybody happens to wander over there and let me know if there's music or not, no pressure, but if you're bored. Anyways, there shouldn't be. Hopefully there's not. All right. We're going to start with some 13s because I have a couple of them. Work my way up. Go here. All right, so. Got the urge to go and yell at walls? Hell yeah. Okay, so this is open now. The unique map, the Silent Cave. I don't think I've done the Silent Cave before. Deadly boss map here. Deadly map boss. I can read. I can read. Haven't played it yet. Silk Song? Yeah, one of these days I'll probably check it out, but not your type of game? That's fair. Yeah, it's like a Souls-like Metroidvania. From what I've heard. Maybe not Souls-like, but I know it's supposed to be pretty difficult.
Your own hype
what up,
that
Justin?
much?
He is alive. You were worried? Why were you worried? Holy genres? I mean, I feel like everything is just trying to be, like, more Soulsy now with their combat. What is happening here? Alright. Because I vanished yesterday? Oh, I mentioned at the end of Friday's stream that I probably wouldn't be on, or if I was, it would be a super early morning stream. I was going to do a super early morning stream, but I ended up having a pretty bad headache. What's my DPS on Fireball build? So each Fireball currently does 8,700. Although if I switch it out for my boss version, it's 18,800. But there's a lot of them. I know I can scale it a lot higher, though. How am I liking Borderlands? I'm going to like it a lot more when I'm not streaming it, to be honest. But I was enjoying it. Because I was answering so many questions, I was having a hard time paying any attention to the story. Like, I already struggle with stories, but, like, streaming it was really hard. But I do plan on playing more, but probably not on stream. Because, like, I didn't get any humor from it whatsoever, and other people were like, it's so good, it's so good. So I might start over and, like, try to pay attention more and not stream it. Maybe I'll record. Maybe. You want to play an isometric Souls-like Lego racing roguelike? Do it. Make that game. Learn game dev just to make it. Borderlands 4 would definitely be better recorded for me. Yeah. I actually thought about doing a Baldur's Gate playthrough that way also. You know what? I should do Diablo 1 that way. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, so Tonki, Seer of the Sun. Are these supposed to be flickering like that? Or is that glitching? I don't know. You can download it on YouTube and watch it while you're working. True. Yep. All right, so hopefully this isn't crazy hard. Oh, I gotta get in that hole. I gotta get in that hole. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. I didn't see it till it was too late. May buy it when I get paid. Borderlands? I was hoping that they were going to give me, like, additional codes or something, but somehow you turn my channel to audio only. The little gear in the bottom right does have an option to do that. You're wondering why? Oh, okay, you figured it out? Gotcha. My way to get on the Swatch too? Man, with how many performance issues it's already having, I can't imagine, but you do you. Do you think this or Diablo 4 is better? I like both for very different reasons. I need to switch my gem. Like, I feel like I like the Diablo 4 combat style better, but I think this game offers more meaningful choice. So it's like, I really enjoy both. I kind of wish we could get, like, PoE skills and systems and stuff with, like, Last Epoch crafting and Diablo combat. Holy! Okay. I'm gonna fail this map. Your GPU's the minimum requirements? Yeah. I would, at minimum, wait until they get their balance patch. Oh, I think they already put, not a balance patch, a performance patch. They already put a patch out, but I don't know how much of a difference it made. Alright. Focus up, Riz. Focus up. Get in the hole. Nope, too far. Okay, we're fine. Jeez, okay. Do I have one more life, I hope? Yeah, one more life. Not a big fan of shooters on console anyway, so you're most likely just gonna PC. Yeah. You hope it's soon. It runs okay on your ROG Ally, but your Nitro 5 laptop, the loading screen takes forever. Huh. But yeah, I think they already did put out one patch yesterday. But I haven't played since then, so I'm not sure how much of a difference it made. I did see that they're tweeting out that they're going to be adding FOV sliders on console. So that's nice for the people who have been feeling like they're missing that. Shit. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're not fine. There's so much going on here. It's like, how many different boss mechanics do you have, dude? Okay, we did it. That was brutal. Build guide? So this is not my build. This is Garotha's build. However, I did put a link to it at the top of my website, which is linked in my profile. Whew. But that did not go super well. But we did it. First try, basically. I mean, yeah, basically. Never a doubt. Yeah, me neither. You're playing same build, but seem to be missing some DPS. Gotcha. Man, I never know where to go here. Yeah, work towards those. Looks that way, Justin. Looks that way. Honestly, half the time I forgot he was there anyways.
Speak. Yes.
Which is sad, because I did like him. Uh-huh. I did see something about that. Beacon of Aziz. Spirit, max mana, spirit, light radius, critical hits, ignore enemy monster elemental resist. That seems decent.
Let us hope. Rest now lies dormant.
One of these days I'm going to need to try to get my 4th Ascendancy, but I've been very about it.
What's new? I'm sure someone will want that.
Alright, let's do a 15. Not going to juice it a lot, but I'll put some blue mods on there. Alright, so we got this guy. So to open that, we need what? Find and activate a Karui beacon in a nearby map. I'd almost rather pay the Divine Orb than to do it. I thought about it, honestly. Alright, I'll do this Breach guy. Or... Wait, what is happening here? So this one connects to this one connects... What is happening there? Weird. Alright, we'll do this one. More mana! Oh. Sondar, the Stormbinder? Who the hell are you?
Don't make me kill you.
What just happened? You're gonna miss WrestlePalooza? Why? Is that this Saturday? Like a week from yesterday? Is that concert night? Holy, that was close. Gotcha. You're gonna have to pop off when they do eye to eye. For me. For me. Maybe for Nichols a little bit too. Oh, I died. You'll try to record it. Okay. I mean, people are never happy about anything, but yeah. A lot of people are, like, livid that they have anything to do with them. At the end of the day, it's business. I get it. So I'm not too up in arms about it, but I understand why people are angry about it, too. Yeah, I think that if it wasn't for the already putting all of their different programs on different networks and making us pay for 6 billion different things to watch all their stuff, people would be less upset about it. But the just the compounding effect of all of them stacking is kind of rough. Similar to the way that people are feeling about Nintendo right now. And by people, I mean me. Yeah, this is Maps. Yeah, this is T15. My bad, I missed your first message. Nintendo did something bad? Ah! I'm sure they would tell you they did nothing bad. It's everyone else who did bad things. Oh god! Wrecked. So torn on PoE and Borderlands 4, it's so hard to play one and not the other. Yeah, so I'm enjoying both games. However, after streaming Borderlands for a couple days, I've decided I'm going to stream PoE and play Borderlands off stream. I wasn't really enjoying it as much as I think I should have been, just because I couldn't really pay attention to the storyline stuff while I was streaming. But both games are a lot of fun. Been looking for this build you want to play so bad? I did put a link to it at the top of my website, which is linked in my profile. It's Garatha's build, so I've just been kind of following his guide. But yeah, like, I streamed Borderlands for 2 days, and like, I had fun playing it, but I did not absorb any of the story whatsoever. Like, I already have a hard time absorbing story from video games, but while streaming it, it's basically impossible for me. Bookmark when you're done with the hunter, you're moving to this? Gotcha. Yeah, it's fun. I'm curious what they're doing for PoE 1 for the next league, too, because they did tease that they're getting ready to announce that stuff. And then we also have the Diablo 4 season update coming very soon with the announcement on Tuesday. Best thing from your stream was when the game wasn't even fully released and someone asked, what is the meta? Yeah, right? A lot of things Nintendo's been ripped apart for you find funny. Yeah, for me it's mostly just the patent stuff. And the, I don't love announcing paid DLC before games are even out. Like, at that point, just why isn't it just in the game? But I get it. It's a business. It just seems like they should wait and announce it after the game is out and people already like it. The meta's guns? True. What if there's what if there was a grenade meta though? PoE 2 has made me never want to go back to Diablo. That's fair. But what if Diablo started implementing a lot of changes that made it really, really good? Similar to PoE. Because, you know, the game's going to continue to evolve. We got an expansion right around the corner. And let me tell you, they're doing some stuff that's pretty damn cool. A lot of game does pay DLC before the game is released. Do they? Yeah, I guess they do. Like season pass stuff. Borderlands, yeah, true. Love Diablo, but it's very basic in terms of combat and builds. So I really like the way that their combat is in that game. It just feels fun and fluid and feels good to play. But I definitely feel like there's a lot of room for improvement. And I feel like they're heading in the right direction. I would just say, if you're not feeling it now, I get it. But just pay attention to what they're going to be announcing in the future. Just, you know, pay a little bit of attention. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't write it off completely just yet. Reveal my secrets? Oh. Oh. If I did that, though, I'd have to kill y'all. And I don't want to do that. Confirm Paladin? No, I did not do that. That's one thing I have no idea about. Why what? Oh. I can't talk about the secrets that I know. Just want to know the build? Oh, gotcha. Sorry. I thought you were commenting on something else that I had said. My build is at the top of my website, which is linked in my profile. But if I tell you the build, I'm also going to have to kill you. Wait, what? Anything with a deluxe bundle is paid DLC before launch? So if it launches simultaneously, I don't think so. I'm just talking about, like, you have to pay for this thing that's like, we already know exactly what we're doing. I don't know. It just feels different. Think I'm hiding something? Maybe. Maybe. You'll play season 10 for sure, but it's not going to hold you over very long. Oh, I agree with that. I think that their seasons last you maybe 2-3 weeks at the most, and then it's on to other stuff. I do hope that changes in the future, for sure. Did I get breach splinters? I did. Yeah, I really do hope that they get some stuff implemented that increases the longevity of each season. Like, I definitely feel like PoE, the leagues do keep my interest a little bit longer, although it depends on what else is happening, too. People are already done with the D3 season? Yeah. D3 is real bad. But at this point in its lifespan, I think that's okay. Like, the fact that that game's been out for 15 years and people are still excited to go back and blast for a weekend, I think that's a good place for that to be at. But I think D4 season should feel good for at least a month. All right, let's get out of here.
Go on. What is it?
Painter's Servant, Torn Glove. Elemental damage is cold damage. Elemental damage is fire damage. Elemental damage is lightning damage. Elemental damage converted to cold damage. Those sound interesting. I don't know if interesting is good, but it sounds interesting. I know it's tough for devs, but shorter seasons means better retention. You'd like that? So the problem with that is they just don't have the manpower to pump out seasons that only last a month, 2 months, or whatever. So I think 3 months is honestly more than I was expecting. I think they've been pumping out stuff pretty quickly. I would almost prefer if they took an extra month, released 4-month seasons, but focus on making them better and keep our retention longer. But I do like the 3-month cycle. Yeah, it's tough. And it's like, they talk or when the game was first releasing, they talked all the time about how they have like an army of developers. And while I think that's good for creating a lot of content, it feels like there's so many conflicting ideas that they don't know which direction they want to take the game, and they kind of have been going back and forth, which is kind of a different problem. Man, I cannot wait to get my replacement glasses, because these headphones on these temporary frames are destroying the sides of my head. And now they're stuck on here have a power. Yeah. I do think Season 10 is moving in the right direction to where they're giving us a power, but also a new item type. I feel like they could have had a better implementation, but I think it's at least interesting. It's going to create new builds, and I like that. I would love for a couple seasons that ditch the powers entirely, though, and focus on just the new gear. I thought Diablo 3 did seasons great towards the end of its like active life cycle. Yeah, the gear changes are way better. But like how in D3 they were doing like the sanctified items, or the season that changed the way mercenaries worked, or the altar of rights and stuff like that. It felt more interesting, and I do hope they do stuff like that. You hate the here have a power? Yeah, I do too. Like, doing it every once in a while is fine. But doing it every season feels bad, especially when it's basically the same like interface with just like slightly different powers. Feels very whatever. Give me Kanai's cube. Either cube I would be happy with. Give me Herodric cube, give me Kanai's cube, I don't care. Just give me a cube. Then give me the other one in a future expansion. Give us both eventually. Because they do serve kind of different functions. One is predominantly just crafting, whereas the other one is more based on giving you more power. Hi, Samantha. Cheesy fries. Ooh. Wait. For some reason, that message didn't show up in my little chat widget. I don't know why. That's weird. That's very weird. I don't know what to make of that.
What is it?
She's not real? Dang. Love you some Sum 41? Heck yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go crazy right now. They're in your belly? Not sure why you and Riz always want my belly food. I mean, it's already been chewed, so it's less work for us. I'm gonna try to do this. Oh wait, I wanted to do this, didn't I? Watching a lot of this Mr. Ballin guy on YouTube. I've never heard of that. Never heard of that. What's this down here? The Ezomite Megaliths. Contains a powerful boss encounter. Interesting. We could work down towards that guy. I'm gonna go here for now, though. Oh. I really need to get some, like... some kind of... something else other than these things. Is the point of maps to clear every single area? No. I mean, earbuds? Maybe. But I've not found a good earbud that I like that works reliably with Bluetooth. But also my issue is that I like having one ear open, so I almost want to get like the bone conduction stuff or something, or like an open air headphone. I don't know. I need to figure something out though. But with these frames, these headphones are kicking my ass. Those things give you a headache. I've never tried them, so they might for me also, but I don't know. You despise earbuds? I don't mind them, but I've always had issues with them connecting over Bluetooth. So the way that Maps works is like, you'll find stuff around, like different towers that you want to work towards. I don't think I have any discovered yet, but that have like more pinnacle bosses in them. And then when you kill those pinnacle bosses, they give you like better stuff and like things to work towards other pinnacle bosses. But, oh wait, that might be one there? Maybe? Maybe? Sony open ear ones? Maybe. Alright, let's do this. Is this gonna be Candle Ass? Hask. Nope. Oh, okay. Okay, I know. I can picture it now. It's confusing to you. Can you combine waystones for a map? So you can only do one waystone on a map, but you can craft on the waystones. And then you put different precursor tablets in the towers, and you can combine multiple precursor tablets to, like, stack their effects.
Local, need your aid.
To start a PvE too, you're a ranger. Any tips? I haven't played ranger, so I don't have any ranger specific tips. Other than people seem to be feeling like rangers are easily the most powerful. Where do you put the tablets? You have 2 or 3. You'll find towers on the map, and once you finish the tower, you'll be able to put between 1 and 3 different tablets in it, depending on how many modifiers were on the map that you used. Okay, so you definitely want this. Okay, we'll do that, and that, and that, and then that looks good, and that looks good. Blow him up. Okay, I can't move right now. Why can I not move right now? There we go. I think of getting the open ear ones for work to wear under your work headset. Oh god. Hey, that's my first expedition logbook. I've heard about those, but I don't actually know what they do.
Whatever his name is.
That's red. It was red. I feel like the "you have died" started popping up before my health was gone. I feel like that was rigged. Expedition logbook, area level 79, Frigid Bluffs. 37% increased chance of artifacts dropped by monsters. Why does it have 2 different maps on there? Echo? I think that's you. Seems like every stream nowadays, people come in and like one person will have an echo. But then if you swipe away and come back, it'll probably be gone.
But where's the fun in
Probably?
that?
You had to people today? Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know why it's been doing that lately for some people. How are my meds doing? If they're making a difference, I couldn't tell you. Yeah, I got ADHD meds. After trying to get them for a year. But, I don't know. I still notice my leg bouncing just as much as it always has, and I haven't really felt it, any less distractible. So I don't think my current prescription's working. I did have one kind of funny side effect, though. May end up losing your appetite? That sounds great. That sounds wonderful. Yes, please. Did I poop myself? No. But it feels weird to pee now. Can't even describe it. It just feels different. Anyways.
Give up all hope.
Okay, we're fine. Do you have any side effects? You want to pee weird? Yeah, it just feels weird. I don't know how to describe it, but I'm just like, that's not right. The first day that I took them, I was feeling like on and off chills and like sweats. So like it was definitely doing something. And I also felt like pukey for a few minutes, but like that was about it. And then after that, I'm like, why does peeing feel funny? Anyways, please show my build. I have a link to it at the top of my website, which is in my profile. So if you want to follow the build guide, it's there. You're very welcome. I will preface by saying it is not my build. It is Garotha's build that I'm following. I take no credit for it. And I'm sure his is way better than mine. Oh god. Oh god, that was close. Stop. You're debating getting a MagSafe phone case? I used to have one. But now that I like don't do anything or go anywhere, I just have like a very, very, very simple case, and the only reason I even have it is because I cracked the back of my case and it's sharp. What tier? It's a 15. Looks so fun. It is fun. I like it a lot. Probably the most fun build I've had since I started playing this game. Oh god, oh god, oh god, computer's gonna explode. Is PoE just Diablo more complicated? Kinda. More complicated, more difficult, but also in a lot of ways more rewarding. But both games are good. I highly enjoy both still. Holy moly. No! Aww. You don't think any build will top the old attribute stacking gemling? I never tried that one, but I heard it was really good. Probably gonna wait until you get a new phone. I need a new one because I recently, because I'm still on iPhone, and I recently upgraded to their beta version of the new iOS that's coming out. And on my phone, because I'm still on an 11 Pro, it is chugging now. It does not like the new version. I'm hoping once the stable version comes out that's not beta, it's better, but... Do I have a tutorial video? So this is not my build, this is Garotha's build, but I do have a link to his max roll guide on my website, which is linked in my profile, and he does have videos linked on there. Yeah, so I have had iPhones since, like, I graduated college because my parents bought me one as a graduation gift. And I did try to switch at one point, but at that point at work, we all used Macs and stuff, which was really nice because I was able to like text from my work computer and that kind of thing. And so like switching felt really awkward. So like I switched once to try it, and it felt like I was wearing someone else's underwear, and I eventually switched back. But now that I'm not working on a Mac anymore, I would be more likely to actually like commit to a switch. So maybe next time I get a new phone, I will consider switching again. But I don't really care. I don't really use my phone very much. Gonna finish up Act 4 interlude today. Having fun. What level am I to? I am at 84. And I'm having a real good time. Oh god, this guy's kicking my ass. There we go. Do you want to see if this build will lag PS5? So I'm really just playing solo at the moment. Maybe in a little bit. Maybe we'll see. We'll see.
Give up all hope.
Everything likes PS5 in this game. That's rough. Hopefully, by 1.0, they get a lot of the performance stuff fixed.
Almost there.
Do you have any tips for a new player? Honestly, I'm a new player. Like I've played this more than I've played PoE 1, but I only have a couple hundred hours in it. So like compared to like people who play this game a lot, I'm still a noob in this game. Generally speaking, I would recommend following a build guide while you're learning it, and then kind of branch out from there. The new asynchronous trade is kind of a game changer, because now it really, like, you can put together a build pretty affordably.
Come on now, let's end this. I'm glad you.
When the monster comes out of the abyss, unholy hell happens. Yeah, where I just was down here, where all those guys spawned, like all the statues in the middle of abyss. If I wasn't on a dual streaming setup, my computer probably would have exploded. Should you follow a build guide while doing the campaign quest? I would. I mean, unless you really just want to try and come up with something yourself, but you're gonna have a much easier time if you follow like a guide written by somebody who knows the game really well. Like, I think in Diablo, it's much more acceptable to, like, I mean, not acceptable is the wrong word. It's acceptable to make your own build either way. But, like, it's much more likely you're going to be able to get through the content in Diablo using your own build, versus this game, it's much more difficult if you don't know what you're doing. How am I getting the infusions for Fireball? So I use Living Bomb. So when I can put 2 charges of Living Bomb on the target, so when it dies, it drops infusions. Even that's a little rough until like level 20 unless you're a Witch or Ranger. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, honestly, you can do like the Essence Drain Corruption thing on any class if you wanted to. I might even recommend that. Mobile X build has been succeeding for you. Usually use max roll, but not in this game. There's some max roll ones that are good. I think it depends on who's writing the build guide. What's up, KT? How you doing? What am I spending my spirit on? So I have it on Siphon Elements and Withering Presence. Normally, once you turn in the loot in Clearfield is when it starts becoming easier. Yeah. Been messing around with No Man's Sky shipbuilding system. Neat. I did hear about that. So, like, every time that I've tried to get into No Man's Sky, I'm, like, super into it for the first couple hours. And then once I'm, like, having to, like, fly through space, I get so lost. And then went back to the shipbuilding. Yeah, that does sound cool. I'm really looking forward to Light No Fire, though. I am dying for more information on that game. That looks more my speed.
My king nears.
You're playing this today? Heck yeah. Play a quest that explains it and you skip the dialogue? Wait, what? Explains what? Ow. My ears hurt. You built your ship. Now what am I supposed to do? Yeah. So it's not that I missed like what to do. I know where I need to go, but like I've several times I've gotten to a point where like I'll be flying somewhere and I'll like run out of like the thruster fuel in the middle of where I'm supposed to go, and then to get where I need to go like without it, it says it's gonna take like 2 hours. How do you get different colors of loot? I use a loot filter, so I use Filter Blade, but you can write your own or download somebody else's. I've been using IEMS for your headphones because it makes your ears hurt. IEMS? What's that? I'm guessing in-ear something? Like monitoring system? Or something? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Something like that. In-ear monitors, yeah. Like, it was never an issue with my old glasses, but for whatever reason, these frames that I got are kicking my ass. I'm sure if I wear them for a couple weeks, my head will get used to it, but then I'll be getting my replacements. Hope you don't need new glasses. Yeah, so like I knew that I was overdue for a new prescription, but I was just lazy about it until I accidentally broke the ones that I was wearing and had to get new ones. So I'm like, all right, I guess I might as well update the prescription while I'm at it. All right, you have silicone covers over the glasses arms, which makes it more comfortable. Interesting. All right, let's go do the Abyssal Depths. Probably should have taken the checkpoint. Especially with the frozen ground. How many hours before getting to this point? I have played this character for 3 days, 13 hours, and 40 minutes. But I've been at this point for, I don't know, maybe 10 of those hours. But I will say, a lot of my gear I just bought from the auction house once I had a little bit of currency. Like, you can put together a pretty good build for, like, probably most classes for probably less than 20 Exalt. The new auction house system has made gear, like entry-level endgame gear, way more affordable. Yeah, I would guess probably 20 Exalt for most builds. Like, it's like an entry-level endgame build. Got your first Divine drop the other day? Hell yeah. Justin, were you looking for Follow H? Did I warm up with a white guy today? No, not today. Today we warmed up with a blue guy. You hate that I only catch you when I'm at work? Yeah, so soon, I still don't know when exactly, but soon, TM, Blizzard soon, my work schedule is going to be changing, so hopefully I'll be able to, I died, hopefully I'll be able to stay a little later on stream, hopefully, but who knows when that's going to happen. They've been saying soon for a while.
What is it? You did well in that excursion.
You're gonna have to leave. You love the stream. I appreciate it. Yours just changed work Sunday to Thursday now, the late shift. Yeah, so currently I work Monday through Friday, but I work 12:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. And so, like, I have to be in bed by, like, 5-ish most days. But pretty soon I'm going to be starting a little bit later. So I'll be able to probably go live the same time as I do now, maybe a little bit later. But I'll be able to stay live longer. That should be nice. What do I do for work? I do graphic design and animation stuff for TV stations across the country. But the early morning stuff is for like a nationally syndicated program, which airs at like 5 a.m. Eastern time or something. So they need graphics very, very early. Yeah, it's going to be like my old schedule, yeah. But the only reason I'm on the current early schedule is because a lady who we worked with, she got really sick and had to take time off. And so I was filling in for her. But yeah. So I'm going to be going back to my old schedule eventually. Tier 16 map. Dun dun dun. Time to get my ass kicked. We work 10:15 to 9 p.m. right now. Like 10:15 a.m. to 9 p.m. That's kind of rough. That like takes up the whole day. How many divs do I have? 3. Alright, we're gonna do this boss. Wait. No, let's work towards this. What happened to Borderlands? So, I like Borderlands. I don't like streaming Borderlands. So I'm gonna keep playing it, but probably not gonna keep streaming it. We'll do a Delirium here. Because you guys know how much I already struggle with following stories in games, but that's like a game that like I want to at least kind of follow the story. And as like with as much explaining and stuff as I was doing while I was playing it, it was really hard to absorb any of the story or any of the humor whatsoever. So I'm probably just gonna play that in my off time. But it was fun to stream it for a couple days. Am I on PoE Ninja? I am not. I've heard of PoE Ninja, but I don't know too much about it, to be honest. Sign in and upload your build for others to see. Gotcha. So I'm following Garotha's build, and I did put a link to his guide on my website, which is linked in my profile. So if you want to see that, that's available. But let's see. PoE Ninja. Do I just log in through Path of Exile? Yeah. Sure, why not? You bought you a couch? It's on order and should be here in a few weeks? Hell yeah, what kind of couch? I love a good couch. Okay. I am now on there. This character's not been fetched yet. You can refresh it by clicking the refresh button. Refresh. There it is. This character is now on there.
Timmy!
Timmy! What up, Timmy? How you doing? Why is a Borderlands creator playing Path of Exile? Okay, I don't know why certain messages are not showing in my chat thing. Clearly, I see it and I hear it, but I don't know why it's not showing up there. Weird. Samantha's didn't show there either. Simple couch from Living Spaces. It was on clearance with an ottoman and delivery with assembly is $700. Nice. Hopefully it's comfy. What's the character's IGN? So I am Rizar JTTV. Zoop. Go. That guy. Hopefully you can see that. It's kind of small. Not showing up yet? You'll get a few minutes? It is for me. Hold on. That work? There you go.
More mana. More mana.
Get to lounge about? Hell yeah. Yeah, I spend way too much time on that couch back there. Way too much time.
Suffer. More mana. Out of mana. Out of mana.
Close your blinds, otherwise you get complaints. Uh-oh. Hardly ever use your couch? Dang. My couch has a Riz-shaped dent in it.
More mana.
Where are we going, Wispy Poo? Is the dent associated with the mass extinction event that took out the dinosaurs? I cannot neither confirm nor deny. For legal reasons.
Out of mana. Another corpse to serve. Out of mana.
This guy's quite tanky. There we go. You just respec your Lich into Blood Mage and short on gold. How much would you say gear total costs? Like I was not paying attention at all, so I don't even know. But I feel like I didn't spend that much on this character. I would say everything's less than a div. You have to poop, but not like bad enough to get up yet. That's how I was feeling last night. I'm like, I have to pee, but like not bad enough to where I actually want to move to do it. So I just let out a little, then let it dry, then let out a little, then let it dry. I'm kidding. That was a joke. That was a joke. That's the way. I learned that from a TV show. What build is this? So this is Garotha's Chaos Fireball Blood Mage Witch. Felt seen for a second. Now that was a line from the later seasons, the bad seasons of Scrubs. That was the one line that like stuck with me from those bad seasons. So excited for the reboot though. The revival, I guess, not really a reboot. Catheter? No, thank you. I don't want nothing going up in there. You'd rather pee your pants? Yeah, same. It's an option, not a good option. Fair. How quick do you think this build comes online? So, Garatha, the guy who made it, he said he switched to it in Act 2 of the campaign. I didn't switch to it until I was already in maps, but it's definitely doable, especially if you already have some currency to work with. Like, if you picked up a Sire of Shards, you could probably switch to it almost immediately. As long as you have enough nodes on the passive tree to get to the Black Flame Covenant or whatever it's called. What up, Joe? Radioactive shrimp from Walmart. I have some in my fridge right now. Freezer? Freezer. Okay. One of your favorite builds, the second most played one next to the Deadeye. Nice. Yeah, I did start a Deadeye, but or a Ranger, but I only got it to like level 8 or something. I do want to play it more though. I've never really leveled a Ranger. But shrimp egg foo young last night. I don't know if I've ever had that. Oh, apparently I leveled. So you know what I would love to do as far as like my audio setup goes for streaming is I would love to figure out a way to make it to where like I can just play without headphones. That would be really freaking nice. I know some streamers do it. They have like super hyper specific microphone setups. Someday. Someday. My ears are on fire right now though. Not even my ears, but like right here. Right. Okay, how do I get over there? Rude. Where are we going here? 12% evasion rating, 12% energy shield, 10% evade. Okay, so definitely this one. Is this game becoming free or were you misinformed? No, it is becoming free, but not until 1.0 release, which they're currently shooting for March. It's not confirmed that it's going to be March, but that is their goal at the moment. They did have a free weekend recently. All that said, the thing you got to keep in mind is technically right now it is $30 early access, but if you pay that, you also get $30 worth of in-game currency. So if you're going to buy stuff like stash tabs, which you kind of need to realistically play the game, you're going to have to buy it anyways. So it doesn't really... Like, eventually, you're going to have to spend $30 anyways, probably. Most people will. So you basically get it for free now that way, if that makes sense. Anyways, get one of those headphones that doesn't go inside your ear or over your ear, like open. Yeah, I've been looking around. I don't know what I'm going to go with yet, but I definitely got to get something. What mic am I using? Shure, not the SM7B, it's the Shure MV7, I think. But I almost want to get like one of like the super directional, like the shotgun mics. Because like they basically will only pick up your voice. March, you did play on the free weekend, you loved it, might buy it sooner. Yeah, so originally they wanted it to be done by the end of this year, but they're pretty far away from that still. So it sounds like 0.4 is going to be in December, and then they're hoping 1.0 in March. Mozzie sticks? Can I have some? started playing Mercenary and you're quitting. You can't see my screens with bomb explosions. There's a lot going on with some of the builds. Yeah, some of the screens just fill up completely. I know Zizrin has been very vocal about that, and he's like one of their bigger creators. Probably their biggest creator, honestly. So, like, if they don't listen to him, they're probably not going to listen to anybody. So hopefully they do address it somehow. He's been talking about, like, having, like, like, opacity sliders and that kind of thing. But who knows? Who knows what they're going to end up doing? What's the spell and the cast damage? So I'm using Fireball, but I use the Black Flame Covenant passive on the tree that converts all of my fire damage into chaos damage, which is why they're purple. As far as I know, that passive is new this season, or League, or whatever. When you do maps, do you loot as you kill mobs, or do you loot after clearing? Generally, I loot as I go, but I've also not gotten to, like, super juiced maps that are dropping crazy, insane amounts of loot. I'm also kind of like, if I don't pick it up when it drops, I'm going to forget that it exists. It's a good game. Oh, this game's great. It's difficult, and there's a lot to learn, so it can be overwhelming, but it's a lot of fun. Riz is weird. I will agree with that completely. He smells funny, too. Oh, yeah, yep. Same page. Same brain cell. What up, Jules? How you doing?
More mana. Give up all hope.
Has it? I mean, it's fading. It's fading. Finally, in Endgame Maps, level 71. Hell yeah. We just hit 85. So you're catching up.
I am the apex. Mana.
Boop, 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 boop. Your guild just crafted you a bunch of Deadeye, medals? Deadeye metal. What's metals? Metas, I see. Hell yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Go on. We need to collect
All right.
more remnants.
Anything good here? Need to buy trail shoes for the Ren Fair. What are trail shoes?
Let us hope. There's now
Gonna watch Tron? Oh, hell yeah. I'm very excited for the new Tron. When does that come out? Is it soon? Is it out already? I don't even know, but I'm excited for it either way. What's your maps? 15 and 16.
we need
What's
to
max
collect
16?
More remnants.
You have no clue? Probably wait till it streams? Gotcha. As far as I know, 16 is the max. Maybe there's 17? I don't know. I don't know how you would get a 17 if there is. Actually, we can look at the maps tab. Yeah, 16's as high as it goes. I don't have any currently, but... So the way to get 16s is by juicing up a 15 and then corrupting it and hope that it procs one higher level. I don't know if a 16 can drop or not. I think you have to craft it. But I'm not sure about that. Speaking of which... You like corrupting things? Do it. So we did not get a 16 with that one. Thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it. Doom, 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 doom. Did I ever get that one to open? Nope. Got a long list of ex-lovers. Pardon? They'll tell you you're insane. Nice. Yeah, this guy. Wait. That symbol looks different. Did I do something to enable it? I don't remember that being a symbol. Or does that mean bookmark? That might be a bookmark. We're gonna not do a 16 on that though. We're gonna do like a 12. Actually, 11? No, we'll do a 12. We'll do this guy. Not a Swifty. With T16 Waystones? What about T16 Waystones? It worked. I'm scared now. I'm officially scared now. I mean, it shouldn't be. It's only a 12, but... it opened because you said to check it? Yeah, apparently. We're running a sale on almost every type of stash tab. Sweet. Thanks, GGG. Does increase to fire damage increase the overall damage, or do you need to find chaos damage? So from what I understand, on your gear, I believe you want mostly spell damage or fire damage, but on your passive tree, you want chaos damage. And it's a little confusing though. I'm not 100% sure. That's what I'm remembering, but I would definitely double check that. Shit. Focus. Sup? Nice. Does crit chance matter? Yes. Crit is strong in this build. How do you differentiate enemy types? Like what resistances you'll need? Honestly, I just try to max out all of them. Like early in the campaign, like Act 1, I always focus on cold, just because the first Act 1 boss does cold damage. And then for like Act 2, I'm usually focusing on getting lightning, because the second act boss does lightning damage. And then after that, it's just kind of like try to get everything as high as I can get it. Which class? I'm a witch. I'm a blood mage. By T10, you should cap all res? Yeah. Like, I'm not, like, capped. I'm at 66, 75, 73, 54. So it's not perfect, but... yeah, it's a witch. Oh, I can go outside here?
Give up all hope.
Have you seen which Essence Drain? Yeah, so I leveled this character as Essence Drain.
Mana.
But then I switched to the Fireballs just because it seemed more fun. But the Essence Drain build was super strong. Excited you're going to try to play Season 10? Hell yeah. You like Mercenary, but you might try a different class since they reworked the gems? Yeah, like honestly, I feel like the game is feeling like the best it's felt. Like the very low levels are kind of rough, but once you get your build starting to come together, there's a lot of viable builds, and it seems really fun. Okay, why is my camera doing weird things? Is it because the bosses are in the middle, so it's like trying to like pull towards the bosses?
More mana.
You hate this particular map on a minion build? I could see that. They get like stuck in rooms and stuff, or... Thorns Barb looks crazy. I've heard Thorns Barb is pretty good. I honestly, like in an ARPG, I have never tried a Thorns Barb, or a Thorns build in general, like on any class, in any game. Playing Deadeye, Frost, or Rex? Yeah. Everything I've heard is Deadeye is just absolutely demolishing. I feel like only a handful of builds work. Low level, I would say that, but like high end, I feel like there's a lot of viable builds. I think PoE 1 has more, but I think PoE 2 is definitely getting better. The new couch comes with space layout. You're hoping it encourages more gaming because your computer will be in the middle of everything now. Nice. Little Caesars, please stop sending me notifications. You're making me hungry. And I don't want Little Caesars right now. I mean, I do, but I shouldn't. Some of the story bosses are hard if you play from fresh because of level. Yeah. The campaign is hard, and I honestly really like that. Like, I feel like the campaign, for me, is the best part of this game. I love it. How about a Big Caesars? Never met him. Did I see what you're making? No. I don't think I did. What boss do you struggle with the most? I can barely remember any of the boss names, to be honest. Like in the campaign, I don't remember any of the Act 4 boss names. But, like the first time through, Viper was probably the worst. I remember the first time I did Jamanra, that took a while. Now I can usually do it within a few attempts, if not the first try, but I remember Viper taking me a hot minute. Cheeseburger bombs, bacon wrapped cheese sticks, candy bacon crackers. What is a candy bacon cracker? I'm intrigued. Sounds delicious. End of Act 2? Yeah, that's Jamanra. I think my first playthrough, that fight took me longer than anything. I want to say it took me like over 100 tries the first time. I think I had a not very good build. I was still trying to use my own build, and I didn't know what I was doing at all. But I was like stubborn and persistent to try to make it work. We got there eventually, but... Boss you struggle with the most is your wife? I'm sure she's a wonderful woman. What class? I'm a witch. But which witch? Exactly. Game looks so good. It's super good. Let's get these guys. It's getting spicy. I think the key for me was using the gems to upgrade items. Yeah, like crafting in this game is really neat. I still think I slightly prefer Last Epoch's crafting system, but this patch specifically made the crafting in this game way better. Oh god, oh god. Excuse me. That came out of my soul. Epoch's good. A good game, nice feel. Yeah, yeah. When there's not like an active PoE or Diablo season, like I like diving into Last Epoch. I do hope that their next league though is more separated from PoE, so I get more than like a week to play it. Because I would love to dive deeper into a Last Epoch season. And Grim Dawn. Yeah, I do need to play more into Grim Dawn as well. I enjoyed it, but I didn't get very far. Where am I going? There we go. That way. Play Grim on Steam Deck usually? Gotcha. Yeah, I don't have one of those. Maybe someday, but I don't know. I'm not much of a handheld gamer. I like sitting my ass at my desk. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, chill. Time to finish running the last 60 Belial runs. What are you trying to get? Team Deck's awesome, plays PoE 2 really well. Hell yeah. These are maps before the new season? Gotcha. I hope you guys are ready to blast some Infernal Hordes next season. Can you become OP in this game? Yes. Very much so. Maybe not as much as PoE 1, but you definitely can with enough time commitment. Just left your level 82 Deadeye to start that build, level 5 at the moment. Hell yeah. How's the grind for it? I'm having a lot of fun with it. This is the most I've played in a single season, I think. Well, I think 0.1 I played more, but I'm further into the end game on this character already than I was in that one. You need to try the life stacking version of this. I just need more gear. Infernal Hordes are ew. then you're probably not going to like Season 10 very much, because that is the focus of the season. That's where all the new stuff's coming from. Wait, where do I go? Is my build online? Yeah, I put a link to it in my profile. It's at the top of my website. Isn't there supposed to be like a staircase back down to where the bosses are? Oh, who'd I miss? I guess I wanted to get my splinters. Ah. Am I just going over there? Did I miss something by the checkpoints? Not this, right? The fact that there's two checkpoints here side by side makes me think I missed something. I'm definitely missing something. Okay, I guess we go explore down here more. I need to get to that checkpoint. Right there. You play with mouse and keyboard or WSD? I use WSD. And mouse. Season starts on the 23rd. They have not officially announced the season start date, but based on the end of the reliquary, we're assuming it's the 23rd. Yeah. I'm sure we'll get an official announcement on Tuesday, though. Of September, yes. One week and 2 days. I am much confusion. Oh, is there just a path here? Was the whole go upstairs then come downstairs thing? Yeah, apparently that was just the RNG that I had the first time. It's not always like that. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna need to switch to you. Speed run? No, definitely not.
Soon you will serve.
Give up all hope.
Have to run while on speed? Oh, maybe. We're talking about that kind. No, Riz doesn't do drugs. Not those kind, anyways. Rigwald's Ferocity. You're on vacation that week? Nice. Like, do you actually have vacation planned, or you're just off work? All right. We did it, chat. We did it.
Have an order?
Papa Roach concert? Gotcha.
Speak. Who sent you?
Well, that sounds fun. Crack is your anti-drug. Okay. What does this guy go for? Anything?
What's new?
I have... where is it? Rigwald's Ferocity, and I want Exalts. 25 Exalt? Sure.
I'll post it right away.
This is a type of crack. Ayo. Alright, so we got a T15. Where are we going now? Okay, so that's done. We can kill that. Cool, I'm glad I got that finished. So there was one of the creepy looking maps down here. I'm gonna go here, I think. What's so addicting about this game to be playing over and over and over again? It doesn't even have PvP. I hate PvP in video games. So, you know, different people like different things. It's only me, or we can't go full screen? Because I stream with OBS, I don't have the option to do both. But if you want to see full screen, I do stream widescreen on Twitch. And also, I go back and forth on YouTube, but I am streaming horizontal on YouTube as well. But yeah, it's for these games, the addiction comes from the dopamine of finding good items and just making your character stronger. What up, Nebby? How you doing?
More mana. A lovely creature. None can oppose me.
Map tier 15. I'm doing pretty good. How you doing, Nebby? I woke up today a little headachy. I have the last couple days, but feeling good now, so that's good. That's good. Went to the Nebby stream this morning, and then she ended stream. Hate it when that happens. Hate it when that happens. Yeah, I think these temporary glasses that I have, because I accidentally broke mine last week, I think like they're just slightly off, so it's throwing me a little bit, but I'm getting new ones soon. But yeah, that happened to me a couple days ago, Joe. I don't remember what day it was, but I popped in. I was there for like 5 minutes, and then she ended. I'm like, well, that's rude. No, I get it. I get it. Speaking of that, gotta go. Bye. Just kidding. You just got a 14D talisman today. I'm not sure what that is. 14D talisman from the Esmir's spirit. I'm a noob for this game, so I'm not sure exactly what that means. But sounds hype. Ba, 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 ba. You get up early when everyone else is getting ready for bed. Relatable. My work schedule is so dumb. Can't wait till it changes back. Still gonna be too early, but less early. Talisman's that's worth 14 divines. Gotcha. Hell yeah. Just finished first trial. Nice. How'd it go? Have you ascended? Only cried twice. Oh no. Oh no. It happens to the best of us.
Give up or hope. More mana.
Your ranger obliterates everything, then it doesn't. I know that feeling. It's like on some maps it feels great, and other maps it's just like, where's my damage? What drop? I heard it. Oh, there it is. It's your first time that character on PvP. Me? Or are you talking about somebody else? Just so your PC can handle this build? You have to build with FPS in mind. Yeah, my PC is a little strong. Oh yeah, so this is my first league playing this character. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's the first league for everybody playing this character since the Chaos Fireball thing is new, but or the passive node is new. So yeah, the first league I played a Spark Sork, and then I played a Huntress in 0.2, and now we're playing this one. This one's fun. I likes it.
Death with my power to wield.
I played a little PoE 1. I think I've played more of this one, though. For me, the combat in PoE 1 felt very clunky. And I feel like this one is a little smoother for me. I also didn't like the 5 flasks because I'm old and my fingers couldn't do it. Animation's definitely better. Oh yeah, for sure. Purple's so pretty. I know. As soon as I saw this build, I'm like, I have to play it. Never played before this type of game. PoE 2 is your first, and that game's so good. Yeah, I was reading chat and I died. You guys killed me. I can't blame that on you. But yeah, so like I grew up on Diablo 2, and I played D2, D3, D4, PoE 1, PoE 2, Last Epoch. Like I love most ARPGs. Very excited about Titan Quest 2. Really into that one. Even some of the lesser known ones, like I really enjoy games like Undecember. I might dive into the new update on Tuesday for Dragonkin. I'm on the fence about that one. I know that they're putting out an update. I wasn't thrilled with the game when it first launched, but I'm hoping that it's better now. So we might try it. Shit. Last Epoch's good? Last Epoch is really good. Yeah. I mean, it definitely doesn't have as much content as the other games, but the crafting system is really interesting. I really like it.
Not bad.
What building class? I am playing the Chaos Fireball Blood Mage Witch. Need a Grim Dawn 2? I'm pretty sure that's been confirmed. That like they're releasing an expansion soon, and they're also working on a sequel. I think that's been confirmed. Either that or it's heavily rumored. No! Ruined. Ruined! Ah. How do you know if you're ready to ascend? I don't know if you know when you're ready. You just do it. I didn't mean to put that in there. I didn't mean it. Give me that back. Oh boy, which one was it? Oh boy. That one. I meant to put that in there.
Yes. Have you found more of what? Doriani.
Okay, so we already have one of those. I'll just salvage that one. Currently leveling a Merc, but using the Spear and Parry Shield since the combat's so fun. Nice. I've never done a Mercenary, actually. That's the one class that, like, I really do want to mess with more. We'll just stick with that for now. Riz, you're so gross. Why is it getting so warm in here? Game? Tim. It's the Tim game.
Give up all hope.
Thank you for the heart me.
Out of mana. Death. Thank you.
I do like, I was scrolling through TikTok streams the other day, and I saw multiple streamers that said it big on this on the middle of the screen. If you like, it says like what game equals ban. I thought that was funny. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
More mana.
So slow to level up. It definitely takes a little while, especially if you die like I do. You die often because you're in maps. If you're lucky, you get 40 FPS. Yeah, I'm getting. Oh right, I'm just locked at 60 at the moment. Think about canceling the build. Why? Do I recommend this build? If your PC can handle it, it's a lot of fun. Or console, I guess. I'm guessing console would struggle with this. But I like it. Console absolutely cannot. Yeah, I really do hope that they get their optimization stuff figured out sooner than later. Especially if they're trying to do full release by March. Too slow for leveling? I don't know. Essence Drain Contagion's pretty solid for leveling. Played on the free weekend on PS5 because you thought it couldn't be worse than your PC. You were wrong. Oh no. Yeah, I don't even have like a console hooked up anymore. I have an Xbox One in a box somewhere, and I have a Switch 2 unopened in the box. Seems like all the games that I care about are all on PC, so. Reminds me of Lightning Spear, Diablo Sword, just more fun. I can see that. Really got to get my mana issues figured out. What else is in a box? I have a few ideas. Do you mind explaining how the build works? So basically, it uses the Black Flame. I never remember what it's called. The Black Flame Covenant passive to turn all your fire damage into chaos. And so I'm just casting 2 living bombs onto a target. So that way when I kill them, that's what the little glowy purple things are. So when I kill them, they drop fire infusions that powers up my fireball. And then I use the Nova projectiles to make them go all over the place. And then when I'm fighting a boss, I will switch that one out for extraction just to do more chaos damage. How much is this build worth? I honestly did not spend that much. I'm sure it could be way stronger, but this version has to be maybe 50 divine, or sorry, 50 exalted tops. Maybe. Might have to get PoE too. It's fun. It's really fun. Like, I will definitely be playing this more today and tomorrow. And then Tuesday, we're going to be watching the D4 developer update live stream. Not sure what I'm going to be doing for the remainder of that week, but do you have to pay for anything more than the game price? So currently, this game is $30 to get into the early access. With that $30, you get early access to the game, but you also get $30 worth of in-game currency, so you can use it to buy stash tab and cosmetics and that kind of thing. Once it fully releases, which they're shooting for March, it will be completely free. But if you're going to pay the $30 early access, you get $30 worth of stuff that you're probably going to need to buy anyways. Because, like, the idea of playing this without buying stash tabs seems very unlikely. So it's essentially already free if you're going to spend at least $30 in stash tabs. But yeah, their plan is to have it completely free in March. Didn't realize you had to pay for the game. You got sent a code? Gotcha. Yeah, their plan is 1.0 in March. Whether they'll hit that plan, we don't know yet. Okay.
Yes?
Beam, 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 beam. Yeah, I know that there are streamers out there who, like, their community is, like, super generous and they have a bunch of extra keys laying around and they're just, like, giving them out to people. I gave a couple away when it first came out, but unfortunately I don't have any more to give. You're guessing they sent a code since you had multiple supporter packs? Yeah, they said if you spent, like, at least, like, I think it was, like, $400 worth on PoE 1, you got one for free. Something like that. Why is it that Path is fun while you can't get into Diablo 4? I think that PoE does a better job taking all of the things that they've worked on over the course of all of their seasons and then incorporates them into the game. So it just, like, it's compounding what there is to do in the end game. Whereas Diablo, they come out with a new thing every season, and then when the season's over, it's gone. Like, this one just has more complexity to it, so that does keep people more interested. That said, I still think Diablo 4 is a lot of fun for a couple weeks at the start of a season, and I really do hope that they continue building, and some of the stuff that I've seen that is coming for the future does look very promising. Fingers crossed. Like, I would love to be like in like a time where people are loving D4. They're loving PoE 1. They're loving PoE 2. They're loving Last Epoch. And like every time a new one pops up, like a new league starts or a new season starts, like everyone's excited about all of them. I'm just like living in this like fantasy world where that's like a reality. And like that sounds so hype. Plus Endgame in PoE 2, it's huge. I mean, Endgame in PoE 2 is nothing compared to PoE 1, which is wild. But do I have a build explanation? So I'm using Garotha's build, and I did put a link to it at the top of my website, which is linked in my bio. All right, so we're gonna take this guy and boop and boop. Seems good enough. And continue this way. Okay, we're trying to go here. A unique map there. That's gonna have a boss. The assembly. Who's the boss in the assembly? That's also an assembly. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Let's go. Oh, this place. Okay. I can picture the boss, but I don't remember what his name is. Is this just Doriani? That doesn't sound right. That's the dude in town. It had something to do with him, though, right? I don't know. Story. Lore. Lol. Whatever it was, it's dead. Touché. Game name? It's right here. Bow, 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 bow. Tomorrow's gonna suck? Why? What's tomorrow? Monday? Hi, Bluing. Whoa, okay. Still feel sick, but you have so much work to do? Gotcha. Well, I hope you feel better soon. Oh, we got a Whisper. Not the tankiest build? So sometimes it feels super tanky, other times not at all. It's weird. I don't know. I guess it depends what I'm fighting. Oh, okay. We got a Rogue Exile. And it's gonna be Wispified. Oh wait, no, this isn't. Is it? Yeah, it is. I'm like, what is this? What am I fighting? Oh god, oh god. Got him! Back to PoE? Yeah, so I'm going to be playing PoE today and tomorrow for sure. And then Tuesday is going to be the Diablo 4 developer update live stream. And then from Wednesday until the following Tuesday, possibly more PoE, possibly other ARPGs. Haven't quite figured that out yet. What's giving me all the damage on the boss? So I just stack a lot of chaos damage, but generally on the boss, I'm using the what's it called? The living bomb to proc the fire infusions, and I switch one of my gems out to where I'm doing like less AoE damage, but I do a lot more chaos damage. Plus, I block him in with the ice wall, so that a lot of my fireballs are ricocheting off the ice wall and exploding and blowing them up. What's my real life job? I do graphic design and animation for TV stations across the country. The master artist? I don't know about all that. I consider myself a designer, but not really an artist. Some people might think they're the same. They're very different. You do the exact same thing. You saw the health bar drop at the end. You don't nearly do that. It seems like most of the time it's fine, but every once in a while I'll just get like caught and yeah, get ganged up on. Makes all the pretty pictures. Fair. Ooh, my first perfect jeweler orb drop. Hell yeah. The whole season, first one that dropped. Started Witch an hour ago, and you sped through Act 1, you're only level 12. That's the fastest you've done it. Nice. Yeah, witches are pretty good. Are you doing the Essence Ring Contagion with like minions and stuff? Because that seemed pretty speedy. Nothing? Lizard on lizard violence? That's what you're using for leveling. Once in endgame, you're switching to bleed build. Nice. A bleed witch? That sounds like something I would eat for lunch. Wait, no it doesn't. What are you saying, Riz? I don't know. Alright, we're gonna swap this in for the boss damage. Not bad, not bad. I'll send a Lich first, then redo it to Blood Mage? Gotcha. Yeah, I went Blood Mage right away, but I could definitely see the advantage of going Lich first. Yeah, that went pretty well. That went pretty well. My boss fights don't always go that well.
Yes.
But I actually remembered to put down the ice wall there. You fuck with that portal? You only have the Twitch drop one? Yeah, I got that one from one of the mystery boxes that they put out this league.
Let us hope.
It's pretty cool. I dig it. What the hell? Open. So I already have that one. Might need to test your luck. Yeah. I tested my luck more than I thought I was going to. Also, how much are merchants tabs? Are merchants tabs not on sale? Oh, that's rude. The only one's not on sale. You can buy a premium stash tab and convert it. You can't. You can only convert them if you bought them before the update.
Have an order? Someone is bound to buy that.
Unless they screwed up, but that's what they said. Save me too, because I'm literally right about to buy the tab. Yeah.
I'm sure someone will want that.
So it's kind of messed up that that's the only one that's not on sale, but whatever. They got to make money somehow. They're still only what, $4. Do I want to buy another one? Another mystery crate? Nah, we'll save that for next league. Do it? Nah. Nah. All right, what do we got? Okay, so there's a Corrupted Nexus here. Viridian Wildwood. We've done one of those before. Sure, why not? Blood Mage and Witch? Yes. How can you be both? Blood Mage is the Witch Ascendancy. What skill? Fireball. But I turned it to chaos damage using Black Flame Covenant, which is the new passive. Was thinking Lich, gotcha. Don't stab, Justin. No stabby. Which is the best to start with, Path of Exile 2, if you want to get it? I would recommend, like, if you want to play, like, a caster, probably start with a Witch going Essence Drain Contagion with minions. Seems like the most, like, easy to start build. If you want to go, like, more of, like a ranged, like a Amazon type character, probably start with the Deadeye, which is a ranger. And then if you want to do melee, map completed. As I died? What happened? If you want to do melee, I'm not sure what's going to be the best there. I've heard some people really liking warrior, some people really liking monk. Huntress, which is actually like an Amazon. Yeah, I feel like the Huntress, though, is a little harder to get into if you're brand new to the game. But could be good. Never used spells, so you didn't know Fireball did that? So Fireball doesn't do it naturally. If you use the Black Flame Covenant, it turns them purple. And if you use this gem here, this Nova Projectiles gem that I'm using, that's what's making it go all over the place. I'm not sure why we already got map completed, but I'm not mad at it. Oh god! Dang! I'm getting my ass kicked. It's this guy. Not my friend. In fact, he is my childhood bully. Can't go that way. That didn't work. Interesting. Where did that put me? Oh. Okay, that's like, you can't go through there. We're gonna just send you back to base. Map completed. Okay, so we're gonna go here.
Yes. Indeed. You did well in that excursion. Find more breach remnants for my research.
I'm very burpy today.
Someone is bound to buy that.
All right. So here to the creek. That emote is intense. When do you think PoE2 will be fully released? Their goal is March. So we'll see if it actually happens. But that said, their 1.0 plans are no longer to have every class done and every ascendancy done. Their plans now is to have all of the campaign done and the game be in a generally positive state. So some classes and ascendancies will be released post-launch probably, but the game should be free by then. I know you answered this many times, but what build did you follow for this? So I started Essence Drain Contagion, and then once I got to the point where I was ready to switch to the Fireball build, I swapped to Garafa's build. It's on max roll. But if you go to RazarJ.com, there is a link to it at the top of the page. I should make a command for that. I don't have one currently. What is that emote? What is happening there? Yeah, I used to have a build, but I realized like there was like multiple, like I was playing multiple builds the same Diablo season, and I'm like, well, how do I handle that? So I just got rid of it. But I'm planning on trying to keep my website updated to always link to whatever builds I'm playing for multiple characters. It's in the global option. Gotcha. Who did the website for me? I did the website myself. I used to do web design. Didn't know that. Thanks. It seems fun, but PoE on console was tough because it restrained from. Oh, you restrained from buying. Gotcha. How's it against bosses? You're currently doing Reap. It's definitely stronger against clearing, but if I swap out one of my gems, it does decent against most bosses. But I haven't pushed it against like the pinnacle stuff yet. I've only done Jekt or whatever once, but I killed him on like my second try. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. That's always good to hear. Meow. Even if you're lying to me. How much health and energy shield? 2,900 and 2,200. Usually play Diablo 4. So yeah, I am a Diablo partner. Like Diablo 4 is my main game, but I do enjoy most ARPGs. But yeah, start in a week from Tuesday, I will be going back to Diablo 4 for sure. If I ever need an upgrade or help with the website, all right. Yeah, so like, I do plan on expanding my site to add like more stuff, but right now it's very much just like a placeholder, just to throw links and stuff. Did I play PTR? I played it a little bit. I maybe 3 or 4 hours. But since I'm not like a build maker, and there wasn't like any like level up content, I didn't do too much with it. But I am very excited for it. What's meta looking like? It's gonna be kind of wild because like there's gonna be so many new builds that were never possible before because of the chaos armor. It really is gonna depend on what the drop rates are for the chaos armor, like how easy it's gonna be to obtain the piece that you want in the slot that you want it, and that kind of thing. So I'm not sure. I think we'll have a better idea of what the meta is gonna be once we get the update on Tuesday for the live stream. Which I do plan on streaming. And they're doing drops for the live stream this time, which is cool. If you're a rogue player, they're doing a rogue bow drop. You burned D4 out after the first month of the season? Wait, after the first months of the season, yeah. I don't think you've grinded past 275, 280. I think 267 was the highest I've ever been in a single season. Yeah, I don't care about getting 300 at all. I play until I get all the season journey stuff done, get all the stuff I want out of the battle pass / reliquary, and then I play till I'm not having fun anymore. That's enough for me. Which usually is about 3-4 weeks, usually. That's why I'm so glad that we have so many good ARPGs these days. Like between D4, D2, PoE 1, PoE 2. I guess you could throw D3 in there too. Titan Quest 2 is looking really promising. How hard is this? It's tough, but it's not so hard that it's gonna like make you cry yourself to sleep or anything. But it's definitely more difficult than Diablo. Like I feel like over the course of the last 2 years, Diablo, especially like for like leveling, it's gotten way too easy. Like I still enjoy the game, but like you can pretty much play any build through the campaign and just like face roll through it. Diablo 3 is your all-time favorite game? I love Diablo 3, but I feel like now the seasons, like the new releases for seasons, it's like you're done with it after 3 days. Since there's nothing new coming to it. I do love it though. D4 was a bad game that Blizzard put out. Nothing good about the game. Glad you enjoy it. Have you played it recently? Because it has continued to improve like dramatically since the game came out. With at least as far as like the seasonal stuff and like the end game content. I do think it's gotten too easy. But I think the game itself, like the quality of life and whatnot, has definitely improved, and a lot of the systems have gotten better. Should be good when it's launched. I mean, a lot of people hated this game when it launched. I feel like a lot of games these days come out feeling unfinished and not what people expected. I mean, I guess technically this game hasn't launched, but they released it for everybody to play, so it's effectively launched. it was a major flop. I mean, it did pretty well for them. Diablo 3 season did just start. Yep, it dropped the same day as Borderlands. Otherwise, I would have played it. All right.
Yes. Yes. Find more breach remnants for my research.
Pew, 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 pew. Okay, so we need a 12 plus. What happened to playing Borderlands? I feel like that is a game that I would enjoy playing more off stream than on stream, because I just wasn't really getting to enjoy any of the story or the humor of the dialogue and stuff, because I was spending way more time talking to chat and stuff. So I'm probably going to continue playing this game on stream and then enjoy that one for myself. Alright, so what are we going to do here? Should be fine. Alright, Corrupted Nexus needs to be a 12 plus, so we'll do a 12. Borderlands is Riz's side piece? Pretty much. Yeah, I had fun streaming it for a couple days, but I think now I'm gonna, like, similar to Expedition 33. I think that's gonna be an off-stream game for me. I need to restart that one. I don't remember at all what was happening where I left off.
Your death is my power to wield.
Yeah, one last thing about D4 is I will say, I understand why a lot of people didn't like it. What they're working on now behind the scenes looks very promising. So, like, even if you don't like the game, at least kind of pay attention when they start talking about expansion stuff and future plans. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Oof. You still like it? You're just tired of it? 2 years plus, a long time on one game? Yeah, I get that. Like, if I was not a streamer, I probably would have played a lot less of some of the seasons. I probably would have played most of them. But, like, I probably would have bailed on some of them much sooner than I have. And then just come back for the ones that sound really good. How do you turn on health bar above the character's head? I don't remember exactly where it is. It's in options somewhere. I don't like that I can't. Is there a way to do this well? Okay. Under interface, I think. Show ally? No. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, let's put that on. Oh, show life mana levels. So it's under interface under gameplay. No, this one. Show mini life bar above you. That one. This is over the health globe. So wait, I turn on the option to always show sockets, yet it's not. Options. It turned off. Save. Close. There it goes. That was weird. That was weird.
Give up all hope.
I'm gonna kill myself here. Hate these guys. Okay, got him.
Power to wield.
Have to get going? All right, Anthony. Take it easy. I hope you have a glorious evening and afternoon. Glorious, I say. Oh boy. Okay. Man, the Abyss is spicy as hell.
With my power to wield.
Okay.
I need more mana.
Phew. Okay, we can't die again. Heck. Okay. Good. so spicy.
Entertain me. More mana.
Okay.
I will put you down. More mana.
Skitter mine. Have I fought you before?
I need more mana.
Got him. Hell yeah.
I will dissect some of its drones.
Who have I not killed?
This creature believe I never in any case.
Why is that not done? What did I miss? Oh. That'll do it.
Why are you wasting time? I have had time.
Okay, now I need to do tier
What is it?
15 corrupted nexus. That sounds a little scary.
So it is.
Five passive points. Hell yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go there. I'm sure I'll go through and change this up at some point. That seems okay for now.
Have you found more of what we...
Alright, what do we got here? Another Viridian Wildwood there. Hmm. Okay, at this point, I do feel a little aimless. I guess I can work on going towards this tower, although I don't know. Maybe something here. Okay, but I gotta get some food. I'm gonna call it today. But I'll be back tomorrow at normal time, which probably 1 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. Yeah. Hope you all have a great Sunday. See you later. Bye-bye.